car Porsche said it would never build. A Cayman with 911 GT3 power, 493 horsepower, slightly less than a GT3. But listen to it. Listen to that, it's insane. So this is the send-off for the Cayman. It's the GT4 RS, the first RS model on this platform. 493 horsepower, 7-speed PDK, no manual, but that's okay. Mag wheels, this car is the Weissach pack, and this might be the Porsche to buy. The mid-engine platform is inherently better than the rear-engine platform, and it's been hamstrung for so long, and now they've made a car that makes you sound like a lunatic. So how does it feel? What does it drive like? I mean, the Cayman has always been a kind, forgiving car. The most powerful version of the car has had 415 horsepower. This has 493. So it's the first Cayman you really get to think about throttle application in. You know, you have to think about what you're doing. But it's so playful. It's such a joyous thing to drive. 7-speed PDK, the shortest gearing of any RS Porsche. What does that mean? It actually reaches top speed in 7th gear. We've been thinking and praying for Porsche to stop gearing their cars so tall. And they did it. This is a real 7-speed, a real track-focused 7-speed. You're not going to get fuel economy here. I mean, this car's not about being comfortable on the highway. It's about thrashing on a racetrack, which it can do almost better than any other car. For a long time, the common belief has been that the Cayman's not allowed to beat the 911. You know, it is the entry-level car. And this does have the GT3 engine, not the GT3 RS, whatever that will be when it comes up. This doesn't have more downforce than the GT3. It doesn't have more grip than the GT3. It doesn't have a manual gearbox like the GT3 will have. And yet, some reason, none of that matters. Really magical. Everything about it, the chassis balance especially. If you go into an understeer, right, in the mid-corner, just lift your foot off the gas and the chassis adjusts. It comes back into line. You get a small little wiggle and then you go back flat. This car is one of those things, right? It's weird to say Porsche built a great sports car. Porsche always builds great sports cars. This feels like a turning point. It's the end of an era. It's something totally unexpected and hardcore, and a love letter to why people love sports cars and why people love the Cayman. I hope that this proves that, you know, combustion engines aren't dead. This is one of the great engines. It's one of the great chassis, one of the great gearboxes. This car's not for everybody. If you're looking for a comfortable road car, if you're looking for something with a manual gearbox, if you're looking for something that you could go on a road trip in, I don't think this is the right car for you. But if you're looking for an absolute animal of a car, a hornet's nest that's pretending to be a car, that's this. It's manic, yet it's controlled, it's friendly, it's just great. If you're lucky enough to be someone who orders one of these, you're going to be thrilled. Because this is the car the Cayman always should have been.